and Wade Rhodes, who round out your automatic qualifiers, then the top 4 from our B main. To make a full field of 24, the 81 of Oscar Amato, alongside the 78 of Colby Bosley, Sophie Amato, and Ciara Parry off the tail. A full field of 24 set to go for the 2023 RVS Holdings Tom Green Memorial Junior Gold Cup for Top Stars, and we are all go. And they're already 3 and 4 wide as they move down the main straightaway, nearly even 5 wide if you don't mind. And it'll be Jaden Santin that'll lead them through for the first time of asking. Following him through is Jackson Goodwin in 606. Back to Jesse James Samuels, Jesse Hammond. And on the outside of them comes car number 18 of Harrison Paris with a helping hand from Lockie Comley in car number 74. 3 wide with Jackson Buzan. Harrison Barrison in the middle is Jake Fisher. And we got 1 lap down and we got 19 to go. Through turn 1 and 2 they go. Tyler Scott has stopped and we got a restart coming up. We've got a car that stopped in turn number 1 and 2. It's the 08 of Tyler Scott. But the best thing is we did get 1 lap in the books. To lead away, Jackson Goodwin and Jesse James Samuels, who went nice and early, did Santin, and opens up a sizable margin as Jesse James Samuels was all over the back bumper of Jackson Goodwin. Buzan wastes no time getting side by side with Jake Fisher in car number 12. They've all made it through turn 1 and 2 safely for the first time after the stoppage as they now come into Hawkins. And out of turn number 3 and 4, Comley has it coming together with Harrison Paris, but it's Santin from Goodwin, Jesse James Samuels, Jesse Hammond, and then 199 of Jackson Buzan into the side of car number 5, did not back out of it, and somehow they've all made it out of there. And the one that was seriously inconvenienced was Hammond and Buzan, but car number 12 of Jake Fisher says thank you very much and moves up into position number 4. Cross the line once more, Santin and Goodwin, and it's Goodwin the quickest car on the track at 22.797. He can be very quick, but if you've don't have track position, it's not going to help you very much as they move through turn number 1 and 2. The bulk of our field moved down the back straight away, bidding on the inside of Leeson as our race leader Jaden Santin comes out and across the start-finish line. Santin, Goodwin, Jesse James Samuels, your top 3. Back then to Fisher, Hammond, Buzan, Barris. Jake Fisher now in position number 4, closing in on Jesse James Samuels. The runaway rocket horse of 2 out in front. That's Jaden Santin and the 606 of Jackson Goodwin. But this battle for third's where we watch. It's Jesse James Samuels, Jake Fisher. Buying into that is Jackson Buzan, Jesse Hammond, and car number 18 of Harrison Barris in there as well. Then it's this almighty battle, which is just about the rest of the field. Mitch Binning in position number 8, 9th place, is car number 83 of Kai Leeson. A touch between the two. They straighten themselves up as Kai Leeson and Mitch Binning have it coming together. Noah Bain and Zach Turner capitalise on the little bit of ground that they lost. Action aplenty for the minor placings as they come out of Hawkins. Meanwhile, we've got a race on our hand for third because Jackson Buzan's gone past Jesse James Samuels. So too is Jake Fisher. Back then to Jesse Hammond, then Harrison Paris, and then this almighty go behind them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars absolutely locked together in Mortal Kombat. Out of 3 and 4 they come. Kai Leeson leads them. Caden Harrison looks to the inside. Noah Bain's in there. So too the 10 of Mitch Binning. On the outside of Binning is Turner. And then it's Lockie Comley and Baxter Truchet. Noah Bain's been spat out. A little bit of contact maybe between he and Leeson. And he's now spat out and is 3 wide with Binning and Comley. One stopped in turn 1 and 2. Sophie Amato gets herself going as the leaders came past. Jaden Santin didn't even blink as he went past Amato that was in a spot of bother. She looks like she's slowing and the yellow lights are going to have to come on. Sophie Amato had a moment in turn number 1 and 2 as the leaders came around. And thankfully, she managed to get it going and our leaders weren't inconvenienced. We're back underway in the RVS Holdings Comex Civil 2023 Tom Green Memorial for Top Stars. And they're spread out like Browns cows further back. Noah Bain missed the start completely. Jesse James Samuels makes slight contact with a concrete wall. And the yellow lights have come on. Next in line is that of Zach Turner. Back to Truchet, Scott, the 74 of Lockie Comley, and Jacob Hill in 88. And then there's still a whole heap of drivers behind there as Harrison Beres is out, UT out. High wide enhancement car number 18. He might have a flat tyre, I think, on board the Boyd Earth moving Hyundai Excel, because he's falling right back to the rear of the field as he looks to come off the track, and he gets caught up. So gone again. Santin made a good start. Goodwin and Bazan right there. Across the line they go. Past the cone. Bazan right to the inside of Jackson Goodwin. And as they move down the back straight away, what has Jackson Buzan got for Jaden Santin? He looms up side by side, and with 7 to go this time around, we've well and truly got a race on our hands, because Jaden Santin has led all laps up until lap number 13, and Jackson Buzan hits the front. He gets out of shape. Santin right behind. So too there is Fisher and Goodwin, and Jaden Santin hits the front once more. Jackson Goodwin on the inside of Jake Fisher, and Jackson Buzan on the inside of Jaden Santin. 2 red cars going at it for the Tom Green Memorial for 2023. Buying into that battle as well as Jesse Hammond. Now Buzan is off the curb, and Jaden Santin hits the front once more. They come around this time to complete lap number 15. 15 down and 5 remain. Santin, Buzan, Goodwin, Fisher, Hammond rounds out your top 5. Then it's Leeson. Mitch Binning up on one wheel almost like a pogo stick. Back then to the 222 Caden Harrison. Of the Allwest Plan Hire Ellenbrook Speedway to go for Jaden Santin from Lismore, New South Wales. Half a second separates first to second. The 199 is second of Jackson Buzan. He finished on the podium in this very position at the Junior Sedan State title at this venue, and it looks like he's going to be runner-up once more. 2 to go this time around. Santin, Buzan, Goodwin your top 3. Mitch Benning's got up for 4th, and we've got a 1 around. They managed to get through there unscathed. No, they don't. Jesse Hammond has stopped, and we've got a 2-lap restart coming up. Joel Bowman. Green lights back on. Green flag flies. We're back underway. What has Jackson Buzan got for Jaden Santin? Can Jackson Goodwin figure in this one as well? Through turn 1 and 2. Baxter Truchet 3 wide with Noah Bain. On the inside comes Lockie Comley. That's the battle for 10th spot as Zach Turner gets out of shape. But the white flag is out. 1 to run for car number 1 of Jaden Santin. Through turn number 1 and 2 for the final time. Lockie Comley on the infield trying to take evasive action. And what has been a wonderful afternoon. A great display of junior sedan racing. The New South Wales South Australian champion, Jaden Santin, wins the Tom Green Memorial. Santin defeats Jackson Buzan, Jackson Goodwin. 3rd place is Mitch Benning. Back then to Jake Fisher, Kai Leeson, Caden Harrison, Zach Turner, and Lockie Comley, Noah Bain round out your top 10. Driving the red line race cars and roll cages, number 1.
Lucky girl, she got married to a boy like you. She'd kick you out if she ever knew.